Okay, we're going to do 2-stick bow drill. Got a little piece of cottonwood here, already 2 pieces of cottonwood, and we've tied them together. So this is a slightly different technique than the standard bow drill method. Rick Marchand, he prefers using a 2-stick approach. I'm not always crazy about it, but we're going to try it out today for our video. Got our bow. Bow is made out of a piece of sapling, maple sapling that I used, and the drill is the same material as my hearth, being both of them out of cottonwood. And then I have my little stone divot here, which is my head piece. And that stone divot, well, I just made that hole out with a Dremel tool, ground it out with a stone, cone-shaped stone grinder attachment to the Dremel. So we're going to try this out, see how it goes. So probably the most difficult part is starting the divot. Rick does a special little thing where he kind of puts a sharpened point on it. That is helpful. I'm going to see if I can get around that without doing it. When you're starting your divot off, it tends to skip around a little bit. So if you just try to hold it and get a little bit of a start, you don't quite need to have. So I've already got a divot, already got good smoke, and we're just going to continue on from here, see where we can go. Boy, that was quick. And that just goes to show you. Sometimes it just goes darn easy. I'm going to grab the camera. So we can see that coal is formed on one side of the divot, and I'm going to stop it, the camera right now, and we'll blow her into flames. So we got our coal in ember form, nice now, and I made a tinder bundle. It's basically got some dried cottonwood fibers, and then I added a little bit of fluffed up cattail, just as a bit of flash tinder. So basically what we have to do is transfer this coal into the tinder bundle. And one thing I don't like about this technique is you usually have to knock that coal off with your knife. And you can't do. Somebody came up on Blade forums on wilderness and survival skills, and they said, at least in the standard bow drill method, to place your tinder bundle right under your hearth, and if your ground is dry or you're using some kind of bark to cover that up, that's pretty good. You don't run into the trouble of having to try and transfer your coal. So in this case, 2-stick is a little bit more tough transferring your coal sometimes. But I'm going to blow this into flames now. that's it, 2-stick. Pretty simple, and maybe we can do some videos with other complicated techniques into the future. So there's the 2-hole and the through-hole, and natural crack technique. Again, I typically find that the standard bow drill method is the easiest to do, but 2-stick has some advantages. One being that your platform is raised above the ground, so you don't have to try and collect your coal, especially if it's in the winter and you have the potential for your dust basically soaking up the moisture from the ground. So the 2-stick does give you that raised platform. Like I say, sometimes it's a little bit more difficult. It just turned out to be really easy. In fact, this morning I was trying to film myself doing standard bow drill out in the woods, and I was having a bit of a difficult time. So it's all in the matter of what wood you have and the conditions and everything else. So that's just the nature of the game. Hope you guys enjoyed.